What's going on, everybody? So I realized that today is a Friday and this is a moto vlog, and typically I put moto vlogs out on Tuesdays, but circumstances have created me to have to do a moto vlog on a Friday. We will discuss it, no worries. Dude, I so highly don't recommend you doing that. I would not trust people in this city enough. Another topic that will be addressed during today's video will be a photo of the Triumph here. I've had the Triumph for a minute now, and I haven't come downtown to take any photos of it, and I really like taking photos down here, so I've got a camera with me. We're gonna try to snap a photo or two of this beautiful bike. But I kind of wanted to talk to you guys. You know, typically I put out my production either put out first rides or either put out a kind of product review type video on Fridays, like higher production-y stuff, less motovloggy type thing. So guys, the reason I'm not doing my typical product review slash first ride this week is because I got lucky enough to get a job for my production company. I run a production company where I do videos for local companies and stuff like that. So I got lucky enough to actually get a job that I bidded on recently. So this week I'm actually gonna have to film for that, and it ended up being like a super last minute type situation for the company, so it's not the type of thing I can move around date wise. So I'm gonna have to film that this week. And I could have done a production video here on the channel, but I would have had to half-ass it, and I'm really not okay with half-assing a production video. I've done that in the past, and every single time I do, I regret it, because I'm like, you know what, I didn't have to put that out, and now my video quality suffers. I'm just not down for that. So what I'm able to do is go out and, you know, get a ride in today before I, you know, go out of town to do the shoot, and then I'll have a day to edit this video. So that's plenty of time to put this video at that production quality that I'm kind of wanting from my content. Regardless, that's why you guys aren't seeing that type of video today. If you really look forward to those type of videos, I apologize. There will be another one next week. But I figured I would take this opportunity and talk to you guys about, you know, what's going on. I've got a lot of stuff going on in the channel. I've got a lot of stuff that I'm waiting for that's frustrating me. So yeah, I figured I'd use this opportunity. There's an open road right there. I am going that way. If you guys aren't aware or aren't familiar, I am a fan of photography. Are these cars parked? Okay, we're just gonna sneak in. Excuse me. Wow, I would have gotten stuck there. That's awesome. Motorcycle 1, traffic 0. Can I go this way? God, there's so many one-ways here. Goodness, man. Getting to that road is so much more of a challenge than I expected it to be. And I think it's this way? God, one-way roads suck. I think this will be a cool shot. Alright, we're gonna take a photo real quick. Got my little baby bag with a baby camera. Not so much of a baby lens, though. Put the bike in the middle. Bam. Let's do some of this action. We'll go over here and get in the road, because why not? Look at that. Got the bike framed. That's pretty cool shots. Okay. You know what? I bet you I could... Hold on. I don't know what level of sketchy stuff I want to get into today, but I bet you I could park this bike in this road. Let's get in a, or let's just stall the bike. I'm betting that this road gets no traffic. We'll make it super fast. I'm gonna go ahead and have my gloves off so that I can pull the bike in the middle. So what I'm wanting is I want to walk back there and get this zoomed in shot. So we'll put the camera over here. We'll get the bike there and we'll run over there. Okay. Alright. We gotta be fast. I'm just using Atlanta as my own little playground right now, but that's fine. If somebody pulls down that road, it's gonna be so awkward. Awesome. Okay, we're done here. Alright, Mr. Triumph. We're done. Put you there, cars can go by. That's what happens when you park it in the middle of the road. You get good shots, I think. I'll share the shots on the screen if you guys want to see them edited up and all prettied. They'll be on Instagram, I think. Chaseontwowheels pics. Alright. Can we finally talk now? So in the sense of taking care of a lot of the questions I've been getting, a lot of them have to do with the Ultimate Motorcycle Garage. That's the series I have coming up soon. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I did a video on it a little while back. I'll give you a link right here. You can go check that video. That's where I talk about the whole Ultimate Motorcycle Garage. I'm basically going to take a typical regular garage and I'm going to make it the most perfect for motorcycles that I possibly can. More details in that video, a link if you go check it out. So what I'm doing is I'm doing this big art piece with people that buy decals that I have on my website, and a lot of people have been asking like why they haven't got their decals yet, and the reason for that is I'm sending the decals out the second I get them, but I'm getting them in batches. My decal guy's having to send them to me in batches, like groups of 50. That's all he can handle right now. So every time we get an order in, like every time we get decals in, we ship them out. So if you haven't got your decal yet, no worries, you will be getting it shortly. We are sending them out as fast as we can. Oh my goodness. That woman in the green almost got nailed by that bus. That's hilarious. So with that garage build, I'm doing gold and silver decals, and I'm doing an art piece with the gold decal people that bought those. Those things sold out in like, I think like 4 hours or something like that, because I only had 250. That's, I almost went down that road. I'm very glad I didn't. But I do have silver decals that I've decided I'm going to do an art piece with them too. I just don't know what it is. If you guys have an idea for what would be cool, let's go this way. I'm trying to think of an art thing I can do with the people that bought silver decals too, because like without the people that bought these decals, I wouldn't have been able to afford to do the motorcycle garage. Like all the funds that I made from the decals, I'm putting into the garage. So I'm trying to think of something I can do for the silver people. If you guys have any cool ideas of some type of art piece I could incorporate into the garage, drop it in the comments. I'm very curious to hear your ideas. But I'm definitely going to do something, and like I said, those silver decals are still available for us to do something with. I haven't quite decided yet. These people on these scooters really don't seem like they know what they're doing. It's a little bit terrifying. Let's watch and see what happens. Oh goodness, I am totally going to go ride with them in a second. Yeah, I say we totally follow the scooter people, just to see what happens, honestly. Alright, so another question I've been getting is, Chase, when is the garage build starting? The garage that I'm actually going to be building is going to be the garage at the new place that Heather and I are moving into, and that's going down in like early-ish to mid-October. So early-ish to mid-October, we're actually moving, and once we get moved in and all, that's when I'm going to be starting the garage build series. So look for that around the October 11th time. That's when we actually move in, but you know, I mean, that'll be the day we're moving all the furniture in and stuff like that. So I don't know if the garage build first series episode will be the week after that or what, but that's the kind of time frame that we're looking at. Hopefully that makes sense for people that are like, oh, you talked about the series and it's not happening. It's funny, I'm actually so excited for the garage build, and it's not like I can make it happen any faster. You know, I can't do it any sooner than when I move, because that's when I'm actually there at the garage. But I'm now sitting here like, okay, I'm ready to move. Okay, I'm ready to move. Like, and I was ready to move at first. Like, you know, I'm just tired of the place I'm in. I don't want to live there anymore. But now I have to wait like a couple more weeks. God, dude, I am counting the hours, because I am so ready to get this garage build started, but I'm freaking handicapped because I can't do anything until I move. So now I'm over here just like twiddling my thumbs every day. These are all fantastic problems to have. I'm just letting you guys know where my head's at and what I've been up to. Yeah, this looks like I'm getting into how should we say, a part of town I don't want to be in. Confirmed. Part of town I don't want to be in, confirmed. I think the series is going to be about 10 episodes, and I was trying to figure out for a while, what am I going to do? Like, when am I going to publish these? Because I do motovlogs on Tuesdays, and I do my first rides and product reviews on Fridays, like I said earlier. So I was having a problem kind of deciding where I'm going to do it and when I'm going to publish these videos, because I want to publish one episode every week. And I finally came to the conclusion that I'm going to be publishing them on Tuesdays. So for about 10 weeks, I'm going to be publishing the garage build series on Tuesdays instead of a motovlog. And the reason that is because honestly, I don't have more time. I consider the idea of doing one extra episode for 10 weeks, just doing 3 episodes a week, you know, have my typical content I put out. And here's what would happen if I try to do 3 episodes a week. You know, a motovlog on Tuesday, ultimate garage build video on some random day, and then a first ride or a product review. What would end up happening is I would have to take time away from other videos, and then you have this cascading effect of all my content is suddenly less quality because I try to put more of it out. So I feel like I found my sweet spot, which is 2 videos a week, Tuesday and Friday, and I want to stick to that. So whenever the garage videos do get here, you guys will be able to look forward to them every Tuesday for about 10 weeks, I think is what it's looking at right now. I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go. But guys, as far as that, I think that's it. You know, I think that's the update. The old